Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Namaskar to all of you. Welcome to the study of science of worship. We were now in the process of the Shopchar Puja, the 10 different kinds of services or dravyas, the articles offered to the Lord. So we had come up to the Snaniyam, that is the water for bathing purpose. So at that time we were dealing about the mantra, the different mantras uttered during the bathing process. We take the water of the Visheshargya in the conch, and while bathing the image of the Lord, now we are performing the worship of Sri Ramakrishna. So the mantra is particularly told to Ramakrishna. If the deity is different, then the mantra also changes. But the Vedic mantras which are repeated at that time are the same. The first one is the Purusukta, then it is the first mantra of the Rig Veda, first mantra of the Yajurveda, first mantra of the Atharvana Veda, first mantra of the Sama Veda. So all these were chanted. I also made you to chant that mantras. I was telling the meaning of the mantras. So I had explained about the first mantra of the Purusha Sukta. The meaning was explained. Now we shall go to the next mantra, that is the first mantra of Rig Veda. So I think I had also explained that, but we will start it again and go forward. In the last class I also explained about the Manasa Puja and all the flowers which is offered there, different varieties of flowers. So, and also I told what is Gandha according to the Manasa Puja, what is Pushpam, the mind stuff, the different qualities of the mind, what are the qualities which we have to take up while doing that. So 15 different kinds of flowers. I also explained about the different flowers. I was supposed to go to the Bilva Patram. But now I will tell the meaning of these Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharvana Veda, Sama Veda mantra, and then go to the next process. So the first mantra of the Rig Veda. Om Agnimile Purohitam Yagnasya Devam Rutvijam Hotaram Ratna Dhatamam. So Agnimile, I praise Agni. Purohitam, the fire, the chief priest Agni, who secures for the performer the result of the sacrifice. Yagnasya Devam, the visible shining deity of the sacrifice. Hotaram, that is Hotara is Ritvijam, the invoking priest in the sacrifice, also the priest of the gods. Ratna Dhatamam, the best bestower of the jewel like results of the sacrifice. This is the first mantra of the Rig Veda. Next we are going to the first mantra of the Yajurveda. So the first mantra of the Yajurveda, I have chanted that and also made you chant it. Now again I'll chant it and we will go without intonations. And I will go to the meaning of the mantra. Om Ishe Torjetva Vayavaha Stadevo Vaha Savita Prarpayatu Shreshtatamaya Karmane. So Om Ishe Torjetva Vayavaha Stadevo Vaha Savita Prarpayatu Shreshtatamaya Karmane. I invoke you, O Lord, Twa, for food, Ishe, and strength, Urje. You are the wind, Vayavastaha. You are the wind. May the god Savitru, Deva, Savita, Deva, Savita. The Savitru means the creator, impel or inspire. Prarpayatu, you, Vaha, to the most excellent offering. Shreshtatamaya Karmane. So this is the meaning of that particular mantra. This is the first mantra of the Yajurveda. Now we are going to the next mantra, that is the first mantra of the Atharvana Veda. Om Agna Ayahi Vitaye, Om Agna Ayahi Vitaye, Granano Havyadhataye, Nihota Satsi Barhishi. Agni, O Agni, Ayahi, please come, Vitaye, to consume the offering, Havyadhataye, and to convey the offerings to the different gods. Grananaha, being praised by me. Satsi, please sit. Barhishi, on the Darbha grass asana. Nihota, as the invoking priest Hota. This is the first mantra of the Samaveda. So now we are going to the next mantra. After the Samaveda mantra, first mantra of the Samaveda, we are going to the next Atharvana Veda mantra. Om Shanno Devira Bhishtaye Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyora Bhisravantu Naha. Devi Apaha, may the deity of the water, Shanno, confer happiness on us by removing our sins. Abhishtaye, may they give us the results of our sacrifices. Pitayo Bhavantu, may they become fit for the drinking, the water become fit for the drinking. Pitayo Bhavantu. Sham Naha, may they confer joy on us by removing our diseases. Yo Abhi, Yo Abhi, may they ward off the other diseases. Sravantu Naha, may they purify us by showering on us. So that is the meaning. So we have now completed all the meaning of the mantras of the first mantras of all the different Vedas. So now in the Shodasha Upachara, 16 article or items which are given to the god, there will be Vastra, there will be that in Vastra, the Uttariya also, the upper garment is Uttariya, after the Vastra, then there will be Gandha. Gandha is also now there, but now in Dashopachara Puja, 10 items, we are going directly to Gandha. So that is there on the screen, you can see Gandha. So now Abharana is also given during the Shodashopachara Puja, because now here it is only Dashopachara Puja we are dealing. When we take up the Shodashopachara Puja, we will again do all these different things too. But now we will concentrate on the Dashopachara Puja. So now we are going to the next process, that is Gandha. It's written there in English too, sandal paste. Gandha, there are two types of sandal paste, red and white. Shweta Chandana and Rakta Chandana. Rakta means red, Shweta means white. Taking white and red sandal paste. Why is that red sandal paste and white sandal paste taken? Whatever wood you take and scrub that on the stone or rough surface, it gives out Gandha. It may be good fragrance, it may be bad fragrance, it may be of no fragrance. So here this white Shweta Gandha is not only having very good fragrance, then Gandha that it has good fragrance, it has also medicinal value. It's cooling in effect, it is just like a moisturizer to the skin. That's why that white Gandha or the Shweta Chandana is used in the puja, because it's very good for the skin. It's a natural moisturizer and it has also very good fragrance, scent. That's used. It has medicinal properties and also the fragrance. But the red sandal paste doesn't have any special fragrance. So it has its own simple fragrance, but that is neither good or not bad, anything like that. But it has very high medicinal value. So that is used to anoint to the skin, and also you can take it as a oral thing also. That orally taken, it has many medicinal values. So now that is also offered to God here. So taking white and red sandal paste with the middle and the ring fingers respectively, apply it to the symbol of the deity. If you have the image, you can apply it to the image. And if you have the yantra like Shivalinga, Vaneshwara or the what you call Salagrama or the yantra, whatever is there you are using, you can worship it. Otherwise, if you have a photo, you can do that to the photo. If you have an image, you can do that to the image. Ramakrishna's image or photo or the Baneshwar Linga, if you have invoked in Baneshwar Linga or Salagram or any other deity, you have to apply that. But mentally now you have to feel that after the bath, you are applying, you think that you are the Ramakrishna or the deity which you are worshipping. He is like a son of your house. So now either the mother or the father or the brother, anybody, you can take that position and apply the sandal paste to that Lord, to all his body, the whole person, the face, the head, the neck, the whole body, the hands, the arms, the legs, everything. So it will be very cooling and also it will be very soothing and good fragrance. So you can apply that, the red sandal paste also. So feeling emotionally, you can think that you are applying, you are doing the service to the Lord. Suppose you don't have all these things, you are doing the Manasa Puja. Then it is given in the Manasa Puja. If you remember the mantra, Om Tat Padmasanam Dadyat Sahasrarachyutam Hrudaihi Padyam Sharanayor Dadyat, then in that it comes, what is the Gandha? The Gandha Tattvakam, Prithvi Tattva. Mother Earth has the Gandha Tattva, beautiful smell. After the first rain, you can see the beautiful smell coming out of it. So the Prithvi Tattva, Prithvi is the having the Gandha Tattva. Everything has the Tattva. The Vishaya Vastu, it has all the Tattvas, all the Panchabhutas have their Tattva. Akasha is Shabda Tattva, then Agni is Tejas Tattva, fire as the Tejas Tattva. So after Akasha, Akasha Vayu. So the Vayu is the another Tattva. Then the other one is Agni is the Tejas Tattva. The Rasa is water, Apaha is water. Then Prithvi, the earth, is the Gandha Tattva. That one is the smell, Vayu. So this one is the Prithvi, is the Gandha, Rasa of the water. So like that all the things have their Tattva. So now Prithvi is offered, the Prithvi Tattva in your own body, Vayu as the Prana Tattva. Now here Prithvi as the Gandha Tattva is offered to the God here, if you are doing Manasa Puja. So here also you can feel the Panchabhuta, that is you are offering yourself the Panchabhuta, the Prithvi is given as the Gandha Tattva. So next comes the Pushpa, flowers, taking beautiful fragrant flowers. So you know in the Gandha Tattva the mantra is Om Aim Esha Gandhaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. So you have repeated that, again we shall repeat. I will chant that, you can repeat it after me. Om Aim Esha Gandhaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. Then it's now time for offering Pushpa, the next article, Dravya. So flowers, you know what is the meaning of Pushpa, flowers. Taking beautiful, fragrant flower. It should not be worm eaten. If the flowers are worm eaten, you should not use that. Or if it has fallen to the ground, it has touched your feet or any part of your lower part of the body, you should not use it. And suppose while you are carrying, this comes in the life of Holy Mother. A devotee was carrying some flowers to Ramakrishna in his hand. When he saw another devotee coming from that side, he did to him namaskar or wished him. The flowers in the hand, he is holding the flower while taking to Ramakrishna or to the deity for the offering. Then with that flower itself, he raised the hands and wished, hello, how are you, namaste or namaskar, like that with the hands, both the hands. So now Holy Mother told him, you cannot offer that to Ramakrishna. Now that is offered to that person already. Holding with that hand, you have done the namaskara. So it has been offered to the Lord. Now you can offer to the person. So now you cannot offer that. So in that way, pushpa or any other things, while you are carrying that, do not do the pranams. At the most, you may tell it through the mouth, through the words, and don't do it with your hands. Raise that flower or anything to that person. Then it will be offered to that person. If you do namaskar with that flowers, then you can not offer it to the deity. This happened in the life of Mother Sharda Devi. So we should note that. That's why I remembered that and I told you. Pushpa or any other thing, Tulsi Patra or any other things, fruits or sweets, if you are holding it in your hand, do not raise it in pranam or offering or wishing to somebody. You may at the most, if you are very much obliged to wish them, just in the mouth. Don't raise the things which you are carrying in your hands, or keep it at safe place. Don't the fruits and other offerings at the place where you keep your slippers or any other wrong things. It should be kept in, or also on the dining table or uchishta, where there is the uchishta, the juta, where you have kept the things which has been already eaten by you and the saliva has touched it. It's called uchishta. So in such places you should not give. That is to be offered to the God. There should be a separate place to keep the things of offering. So these are the shishtachara, formalities and other things which you have to follow. Okay, now it should not be worm eaten, and it should not be touched to your feet, or it should not fall on the ground because you will have touched your feet and your foot dust will be there. So that should not be offered to the deity or any other deity for that sake. So taking beautiful fragrant flower, worm eaten one should not be used, or touched to the body parts, lower body parts like leg and other things should not be used. With the thumb and the forefinger, and smear it with sandal paste. Smear that flower with sandal paste. So mixing with sandal paste here, it indicates that you're giving that thing with devotion. And then offer it saying, O mine, idam sachandana. Sachandana means with, smearing with chandana, that is gandha. Sachandana pushpam sarvadeva devi swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vaushat. So that is the mantra. Let us tell that mantra. Om Aim Idam Sachandana Pushpam. Om Aim Idam Sachandana Pushpam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vaushat. Sri Ramakrishnaya Vaushat. So if it is other deities like Ganesha, Shiva, I have many times told you what are the mantra to be told. So that it will vary. Now, as I told you, in the Shodashopchar Puja there is one more mantra for the flowers. And what is that? Let us now see that meaning in that mantra will be very interesting. So we are going to that. And what is that? Om Turiyavana Sampannam Nana Guna Manoharam Ananda Saurabam Pushpam Prihyatam Idam Uttamam. Idam Uttamam Pushpam, these excellent flowers, Turiyavana Sampannam, collected from various forests. So here Turiya means the Turiya Avastha, where the Sahasrara is, our plane of mind is. Now there are three states. Jagrat, when you are awake. Swapna, when you go to sleep, you dream. That is Swapna Avastha stage. Then after the Swapna, you go to deep sleep. That is Sushupti. Then other than these three, there is one more. When you go into Samadhi, or when you are merged with Brahman or Atma Gnana, that is called Turiya. The highest is the Turiya, place of Turiya, the place of Guru and Shiva. Turiya. So that quality, all these very good qualities, they all come from Atma Buddhi Prasadajam. Sattvika Sukha, when Sri Krishna explains it, Yattadagre Vishamiva Pariname Amrutopamam Tat Sukham Sattvikam Proktam. The Sattvika Sukha comes from Atma Buddhi Prasadajam, from the Atma Buddhi. So all these good qualities are coming from that Brahmagnana or the Sahasrara or the Turiya Avastha, Turiya state, or the higher Atman, the God, from God. So Turiya Vana Sampannam, that those godly qualities, good qualities, I told you about that in the last class. I explained about in the puja, all the Sumekalam, Padmavalam, Nana Vidam Tata, Amayam, Anahankaram, Aragam, Amadam Tata, absence of covetousness, absence of jealousy, all those things I gave, all the 10, then the 5 very special flowers, Ahimsa, Paramam Pushpam, Pushpam Indriya Nigraha, the quality of non-violence or non-injury to any animals, that is called the best flower, that quality. You should gain that quality, Ahimsa, Paramam Pushpam, and then offer it to the Lord. All these 15 qualities, absence of jealousy, absence of anger, absence of covetousness, absence of moha, delusion, all those things you have to secure. They all come from that Turiyavana. So you have to get that other 5 flowers too, 15 total. What are the 5 best flowers? Ahimsa, Paramam Pushpam, Pushpam Indriya Nigraha, the sense control, that is also another flower. All your senses are under your control, sense control, Pushpam Indriya Nigraha. Then what are the other 3 flowers? Daya Pushpam, compassion, daya to all the living beings, sympathy, service, daya Pushpam, Kshama Pushpam, to forgive everybody, forgiving nature. That is also another Pushpa, Kshama Pushpam. Gnana Pushpam, the Pushpa or the flower of knowledge. Panchamam iti panchadashaihi bhavapushpaihi sampujayet shivam. With all this bhava pushpa, the quality, beautiful quality, spiritual mood, spiritual quality of your mind, the mind stuff, these flowers have to be offered to the Lord. So what a wonderful concept. So with the other external flowers are very good, but these are more important, these qualities are more important. Fragrance, the real fragrance is here. External flower is only symbolical, but the internal flower is you have to feel all these things. You have now collected all these, then you have to behave like that. You should not have a jealousy, you should not have anger, you should not have that moha, amohakam, madambancha, damba, pride, advesha, no hatred towards others, akshobakautata, amatsaryam, no jealousy, amatsaryam, alobancha, no greed, Dashapushpam Vidurbudaha, all those beautiful qualities, then these 5 qualities all has to be collected and given. That's why you can see Turiyavana Sampannam, Nana Gunamanoharam, beautiful qualities. These are the flowers, real flowers. So excellent flowers. They are collected from various, this Turiyavana. Nana Gunamanoharam, attractive because of their many good qualities. See, these are the qualities, these are the flowers. So what a wonderful concept in the puja, you see. So these not ordinary things, these are very special. That's the reason I'm explaining it so much. So just, it should not become mechanical. Puja means just, I have seen the priests and other people, I should not criticize anybody, that is not my intention. But we have seen that happening. With that they will take these flowers like this as if some special style or something. Throw it on the deity. They'll simply throw it, telling the mantra and throw it. They don't have the devotion. It should be given, you should feel you're giving it to the Lord. You are offering it at the feet of the Lord, or you are, even if you are putting the flower, soft flower on the head of the Lord, it should not hurt him. The Lord is sitting there, you should not hurt him. I had gone to a function, I remember, in Bangalore for one temple opening. A new temple was constructed, so I was the chief guest. I was asked to open the inauguration of the temple. Old ancient temple, again it was renovated, and I was the main person, sadhu, to open it in Bangalore, somewhere outskirts of Bangalore. When we had gone, that before the inauguration, we had to go in a procession in that village. So they were, on the way they were welcoming me with all the music and other thing. People had gathered and they were showering flowers on me from above, from here. But there were some children of the village, there will be some bullies, and that young children, they are very mischievous. So they will collect all the flowers, fall on there, take it, and there they will have some maja. They have some mischief while playing mischief. They get, all the children are like that. Maybe we too were like that when we were small children, whatever it might be. So the children were collecting all the flowers, taking, and they were throwing. That was this thing. So when they used to throw that flower, when it would come and hit my, when with force they used to collect and throw it, it would come and hit my head. or hit my face or hit my body, it would pain me. Then it flashed into my head. So how careful I should be when I am offering the flower to the Lord. If this flower thrown to me from these young boys from far off like this for game, for some maja, they threw at me, it would hurt me when it falls on my head or face or eyes or something. Will that not same happen to the Lord if I do that? If we are thinking the Lord as a person, a personal God, sitting there, then if I simply throw the flower on him, won't it hurt him? So with that feeling, you should do puja. Then after that, I would never do the throwing of the flowers earlier. But after that, I used to be very careful. I used to offer it very carefully. I used to keep it the image or whatever worship, because the feeling, bhava is very very important. Puja, the bhakti is very very important. That is important. Otherwise, mechanically doing for some this thing as a ritual, it doesn't have any effect. It's bhava. It should be the feeling that's more important. So I remember that incident. So I told you, offering the pushpa, should be very careful. I will also tell you one more incident in the life of one, either Chandrasekharendra Bharati or the Narasimha Bharati from the Sringeri lineage parampara. So he was in a very high state of spiritual evolution. So he could understand, he could see the people, whatever they're doing, their mind, he could read the mind, just like Ramakrishna could do it. He was also in a very high state, that person. Either Narasimha Bharati Swamiji or Chandrasekharendra Bharati. I forget who is the right person, but the incident is important. So he would see some of the members who would come to ashram as officers and officials. When the devotees would bring them presents, money and other things, they would knock off the money, take away the money, or steal the things from the ashrama. So in every ashrama there will be these rodents who come only to steal or do something. It's everywhere. Nothing to worry about that. So he could understand they are doing these wrong things. So he would warn them, do not steal, do not take away those things. All those devotees come and give those things, the fruits or sweet or some gifts or money, because to ward off their sins. They want to give away their karma, papa karma, so they come and offer it. And if you take away those karma, you have to eat all that karma. You have to suffer with diseases and other things. Please don't steal. Please don't take away those things. It's very, very dangerous. Don't do that. So now they were very upset. The Swami is now stopping us doing all these wrong things. So now, because he was in a very high state, they gave him this thing that he's mad. Because he was in a high state of spiritual this thing, they told he's mad, psychologically affected. They locked him inside. And he was not even allowed to do the puja of the images which every day he has to do. But who needs that puja? He was in a very high state. The great Swami, realized soul. So one priest or a Brahmana, that by caste who is that priest Brahmana, was allowed to come and do the puja. That puja can't be strong. But the way he does is different. The way the sannyasi who is a realized soul, he does the way is different, the puja. He feels the presence. But this Brahmana was washing and putting the water, just pouring the water. It is not out of the feeling. And after that, while cleaning this thing, he would take and scrubbing the images, scrubbing this thing with great force. So when he was doing that here in the temple, there the Swami in the room was not allowed to come here, would feel the pain of that whatever he was doing to God, he felt it. So he came running from there. He was such a great soul, he could feel what this priest was doing here. He came and told him, do not handle the images, the Saligrama and the Linga, Shivalinga, or whatever the image of the God is there while doing the puja. See, he was Advaita Samrajya Chakravarti, the follower in the Shankaracharya lineage. But see, bhakti, devotion and gnana, they are one and the same. How well it is mixed up. When they are realized, they know all these things. They didn't have this distinction. He told him, while handling the images, how are you to handle the images? How are you to do the puja? You have to handle the images just like you are handling a newborn baby. Suppose a newborn baby is there. So how will the mother, how will the father, or the nurse, or the midwife, how will they handle the newborn baby? So much of care. Even if you are a little rough, something can happen to that baby. It will hurt the baby. So just like you handle a newborn baby, while you are doing puja, the images, the Lord has to be handled in such a way. That is the idea. That is the power. You should have that feeling. The Swami Advaita had reached very high state when this priest was doing it in a rough way. He came and told, do not handle the image like that. Be very soft. You should handle all the images or the idol of the Lord. You tell that idol worship, Hindu idol worship is criticized. Nonsense. That is not. It is made by the Lord Himself. The Lord manifests through that image and idol. Idol worship is very, very much necessary. The Advaita Samarajya Chakravarti Shankaracharya is telling this, and I realize so. Handle it carefully. The Lord will be manifested. To handle as if you are handling a newborn baby. That's the idea. So, while doing puja, you should be aware of all these things. So, the images, the photo, all these things have to be handled with very, very lot of care. Okay. Now, we were now looking at the pushpa. So, when we are offering the pushpa, all these things came up. So, I think we have repeated the mantra, Om Aim Idam Sachandana Pushpam. Sachandana is with Gandha, smearing with Gandha, added with Gandha, Pushpam. Because there are many Pushpam, so it is Pushpam. So otherwise, if it is one Pushpa, then it becomes, and Gandha, it becomes Dvivachana. So now it has many flowers, so it is Pushpam. Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Shat. Offer flowers, more flowers, if there are many afterwards. So now I told you I am going to take you through the we have already seen the mantra, special mantra told during the Shodashopchar Puja for the flower Ananda Saurabham and having joyful fragrance. Grihyatam, kindly accept. So then telling that mantra, Om Aim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupai Sri Ramakrishnaya Vakshat. So with Gnana Mudra, I told that is Gnana Mudra with the thumb and the forefinger. You would offer it, touching with the Gandha, great devotion. The feet of the Lord or on the head of the Lord. So you should not throw it, you should not harm, you should not be very rough. Very, very carefully feel that the Lord is there. And then apply it. I told you that incidents from the Shankaracharya's life. And also I told you the other incidents which happened to me only. Then let us go to the next thing. That is the Bilva Patra. Bilva Patram, Bilva leaf. So it is there in the puja instructions, smearing 1 or 3 bilva leaves. It should be 1 or 3. Or if you have many, you can do that afterwards too. But it should be 1 or 3. But it should be wet. Bilva leaf should be wet. It should not be dry. It should be wet. You should rinse it in water, make it wet. Then apply that sandal paste, both the sandal paste to it. Smearing 1 or 3 wet bilva leaves. The wet is important. With sandal paste. Offer saying, Om Aim Idam Sachandana Bilva Patram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vakshat. If it is Shiva, then it becomes Om Namah Shivaya Idam Sachandana Bilva Patram Sa Shivaya Namaha or Shivaya Vakshat. That's all. Ganesha Ganeshaya Vakshat. Devi Durgayai Vakshat. Narayanaya Vakshat. Like that it goes on changing for different deities. So now the speciality of Bilva. Bilva is so sacred. Bilva is very, very sacred. It is only with this Bilva. It can happen, I had told, I think, in the last discussion, that you can, after the offering to the flowers and the Gandha and the Tulsi Patra and the other things becomes Nairmalya. Nairmalya means it is already offered to the God. For the second time, you cannot offer it. You can take it and give it to other people as prasada, Nairmalya. You can take that. But it should never be offered again to God. But in this case, Bilvapatra, even after offering to the Lord, it can be again re-offered. Take, washed and kept. And then you can make it wet again, wash it, make it wet and offer it. Many, many times, as many times you can offer. You can, even after the Bilvapatra is dried up, because the water content goes away, even if it is dried up many times, because very difficult to get Bilopatra. So it is so sacred, it is so special that Shiva and other lords will accept Bilopatra even after it is dried up. So that's why maybe they have used this word wet. So you have to rinse it in water, make it wet, and you can offer it. This only with Bilopatra this thing is there. I've heard it from some people, the traditional priests who are telling this, that only in this case of Bilopatra you can offer it again. And as many times if you can carefully keep that 3 foliate Bilva, or even after drying also you can offer it to Shiva. So that is the speciality of the Bilva. So now the mantra we have seen, we shall repeat that mantra now. Om Aim Idam Sachandana Bilva Patram Athva Etani Sachandana Bilva Patrani means many Bilva Patras. If it is one, you have to tell this mantra. If there are many, 3, then Etani Sachandana Bilva Patrani, because it is plural in Sanskrit. Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vaushat. So I also told how to tell for other deities. Okay. Now we shall go to see during the Shodashopachara Puja, a special mantra as to all the other things is told for Bilopatra too. So we will see what that is for the Bilopatra. Again, that is also given in the Gnana Mudra. Bilopatra also, Gnana Mudra, with the forefinger and the thumb. That's a Gnana Mudra. Smearing with sandy paste, very carefully, with great love, we have to offer it. What is the mantra told? The mantra which is used for Bilopatra is Amrutodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sadapriyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara. Amrutodbhavam. While that Amruta Mantana, Samudra Mantana was taking place, we all know that story of Samudra Mantana. The Asuras, the Devatas, gods and demons, they took different sides of the snake, the heavenly snake. They made it that as the rope, and they made the Parvata, big Parvata, Meru Parvata as the churning rod, and they started churning the Milky Ocean. So when that was being churned, so many things came up. Generally we churn the milk to get the butter. Like that, when this Milky Ocean, the ocean of consciousness or Samudra Manthana, was churned, so many things came up. The Kalpavriksha, the Kamadhenu. So that Kalpavriksha, or that special tree, one of them was this Bilva Vriksha. Kamadhenu also came up, then Kaustubhamani came up, then Airavata came, then that Vajra, special horse also came up. So all the Devatas, all the Asuras, the demons shared all those things. Even Mother Lakshmi also came up during that Samudra Mantana only. The Divine Mother Lakshmi came during that. So she went and married Narayana, Vishnu. Then the last, that Halahala, very, very great and deadly poison came out. Halahala. Then nobody was ready to take poison. Who will take poison? All want good things. All ran away. Nobody wanted. Then it would destroy the whole universe. So it was Shiva, the Guru Rupi Shiva, special great God, Deva, Adideva, Mahadeva, Shiva, took it and drank it. And inside him, not only the external universe, inside him is also the universe only. So that will also can be burnt now if it goes into his internal this thing. So Parvati, with a special power, she stopped it here. She held that poison, the neck of Shiva. So the poison stopped here at the neck. That's why you can see Shiva's throat is blue in color. It also is called Neelakanteshwara. Neelakantha. Neela means blue because of the poison. It has become blue in color. So Kantha means throat. Neelakantha. Shiva's another name is Neelakantha because of the poison. So now Bilopatra also came up during this Samudra Mantana. So it is told that Amrutodbhavam. So after that end the Amruta came, nectar. or the ambrosia, whatever. So now this is called Amrutodbhavam Shri Vriksham. Shri is, you can take it as Lakshmi or with that quality, divine qualities. Shri Vriksham. Vriksham is tree. Amrutodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sadapriyam. This is a special epithet. Shankarasya. Lord Shankara Sadapriyam. Always Lord Shiva likes this Bilvapatra. If you offer Bilvapatra to Shiva, Shiva will be very, very pleased. That's the thing here. Shankarasya Sadapriyam. Bilvapatram. This Bilvapatra. Prayachami. I'm going to offer it to you, O Lord. Pavitram. It's very, very sacred. Very, very pure. Pavitram. Te. To you, Sureshwara, God of the gods. Please accept it. That's the meaning of it also. Then I used to be in the beginning offering that with great. I used to get so much of Bilvapatra. We had so much of Bilva trees in Bangalore Ashrama. So many, maybe even now we have in Bangalore, if you go, more than 40-50 Bilva trees may be there. All well grown. It will give so many leaves. I used to enjoy as brahmacharan and also after some times to go and pluck. It will be thorny tree. But I had a lot of strength. I used to go climb the trees, pluck the young ones and beautiful bilva, this thing, climbing up the trees. I would collect hundreds of bilva, this thing, and offer to Holy Mother Sharda Devi, Ramakrishna and Shiva. To enjoy that. That's a different thing. But after many years of offering, I used to do puja for many years. Then a doubt cropped up in my mind. What is that? Well, I was telling that mantra, Amrutodbham Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sadapriyam. Why should Lord Shiva like this Bilva leaf so much? Why does he has that so much of liking towards the Bilva leaf? Is the Lord partial to his own creation? All the trees, all the leaf, all the leaves are his own creation. So God exists in them. Why does not Shiva, even Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi, you can offer, Durga also you can offer Bilva. So many gods. Only you don't offer Bilva to Vishnu. You offer to all other deities, Devi, like Saraswati, Lakshmi, Durga, Shiva, you offer this Bilva. So not only Shiva, all the other deities. You can see in some of the parts of India, especially northern India, Mother Lakshmi will be holding this Bilva fruit. It's edible, very good and healthy. So the Bilva fruit also is held in the hand of Mother Lakshmi. So I used to wonder, why should the gods and goddesses be so partial to this tree, Bilva tree? All the other trees and plants and other things are all the creation of the Lord only. Why the Lords are so partial to this tree? Why do they like it so much? So that doubt started cropping in my mind and it went on for many years. I prayed while offering. Every time I tell this mantra, Amrutodbham Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sadapriyam Bilvapatram Precham Pavitrante Sureshwara, that doubt would come up and I used to pray, please, O Lord, tell the secret. Why do you like it so much? So I could get the answer. I think after 13 years, one fine day, I was reading the Science magazine, a journal. That name of that, it was Science and Technology. And I opened that big paper, newspaper like thing. It was meant for Science and Technology. In that one page, the half page was about Bilva leaf and Bilva plant and other things. So I was so thrilled because I was always praying to the Lord, let me know. So I started reading with great interest. Then I read it. While I was reading, I came to know it's so much valuable. There's so much medicinal effect. The Bilva tree, the leaf, the holding of that this thing leaf, you have that stick of the leaf, the stem, the bark, the inner pith, the root, the fruit, the inner portion of that fruit, the pulp of the fruit, the seed, the covering of the fruit, from every anga pratyanga, every part of Bilva, you can produce medicine. It is helpful. It has medicinal effect, medicinal property. You can produce for different diseases, it is a medicine. So you can see that people will, if it has medicinal value, people are going to cut it, take away the fruits, take away the leaves, cut the tree for the medicine. So it is troublesome to the tree. So you see in the deserts, the plants, because they want to save water, they don't get water. To conserve water, instead of having leaves, because leaves, underneath of the leaves there are some organs called stomata, space in which, by which the extra water and also some chemicals, the gases which the tree produces are put out. That's why the tree you feel very cool. Why? Through that stomata in the leaf, they put out this water content, water vapors to the atmosphere. That's why wherever the tree is, it's cooling. It reduces the temperature. And also it gives us some special gases and chemicals. Some are good, some are bad. Whatever, that is a different thing. That's a different subject. Let us not go to that. So they convert that leaf, because the water will go away, into thorns, so that no other animal should come and eat the leaves also. If the thorns are there, then they don't come. So in the desert, they conserve water and they protect themselves with thorns. But see this bilva, if it has these medicinal properties, and if the fruits is edible, then all the people will come, throw stones, cut it and take it away. It may die. But yet it is producing medicines from every single part of this plant. And when I read that, something flashed from within. I told, because anga pratyanga you can make medicine, it's paropakar. It's helpful, it's unselfish. It is ready to serve the human beings and all the plants. It is ready to serve everybody. See, the plant, we call it insentient. No, it's living, it's not insentient. If it's living, we don't respect it, we harm it. But see, the idea behind it, it is giving out that medicine. People take it, cut it. In spite of that, it gives medicine. Every portion, every part of bilva is medicine. Then suddenly something flashed in my heart. The wise god Shiva or any other deity like Lakshmi or Durga, partial Lakshmi, in Durga Puja, during Durga Puja, Mother Durga comes and lives in the Bilva Vriksha. She resides in Bilva tree. What love she has towards that Bilva tree. So Mother Durga resides in Durga, in the Bilva tree. So why? Why so much of the Lord likes it, Shiva likes it, Durga likes it, Lakshmi likes it? Because it dedicates every limb, every part, the leaf, the root, the shoot, the pith, the fruit, the skin of the fruit, the seed of the fruit, everything it is giving out as medicine, as medicinal property. That is, it is dedicated to the service of others. So then it flashed in my heart. If all of us use our every anga pratyanga, here means you can't give out, you can donate even after death or something, you can write donate all your organs, that is a different thing. But every moment of your life, if you dedicate to the service of others, helping others, then you also, all of us will be loved by the Lord. You will become Shiva Priya, Durga Priya. The Lord will start loving you. Just like Bilva, if you dedicate your life to the service of others, dedicate your life for the service of the welfare of the humanity and other people, for the poor, then you will be also liked by Lord Shiva. Sadapriyam, Shankarasya Sadapriyam, Durga Sadapriyam, Mother Durga, Mother Lakshmi, all the deities will start liking you. That's the idea. So I'm so thrilled to hear after that. So Bilva, why Lord Shankarasya Sadapriyam? Because it is medicinal value and it is so useful to everybody. Amritodbhavam Shrivraksham Shankarasya Sadapriyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitrante Sureshwara. That is a special quality of Bilvapatra. So it is high medicinal value, and Shiva likes it, Mother Durga likes it, Lakshmi likes it. She also holds fruit in her hands, Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi. So it's a very special sacred plant. So they tell that you can easily build a Shiva temple, but it's very difficult to grow a bilva tree. You try to plant it and see and grow. Most of the time it dies, very difficult to grow. Only in special places which are special spiritual vibrations, there you can grow it. So I had seen in Bangalore, Ramakrishna Ashram, there were everywhere, wherever the seeds directly, it cannot grow. The seed has to be eaten by the birds. The birds, in fact, that acids in the stomach of the bird has to wash off the upper peel. Then it goes and put somewhere as the excreta of the bird. Then there it grows. So everywhere you could see that bilva vriksha growing. I told you there were 50, 60 bilva trees there in Bangalore. I used to collect so many and give it to, as offering by puja, enjoying. I enjoyed a lot by giving that, offering that bilva. So that is the speciality of bilva. So now we have finished the bilva offering, at the mantra has been told, Om Aim Idam Sachandana Bilvapatram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vakshat, or any other deity you can give. But you cannot offer bilva to Surya. You cannot offer bilva to Vishnu, Narayana. So it is a taboo, you can't offer. So you have to offer it only to Shiva, Ganesha, Subramanya, you can offer it to Lakshmi, you can offer it to Durga, you can offer it to all the female deities, even to Lakshmi. But Narayana you can't offer bilva. Then Surya also you can't offer. So these are the taboos. So I have yet to find out why Vishnu doesn't take bilva. I have not got it the answer. I may find it in future. Let us see. So now we will end our discussion on the puja. We have come up to the bilva. The next process is tulasi. Tulasi. So that tulasi also has a lot of medicinal values. That's why Lord Shiva, no, sorry, Vishnu, Narayana likes it. So that's the speciality of tulasi. We will deal about the mantra and also how to offer it. There is a special mantra for that. Namaste Bahurupaya Vishnave Paramatmane Swaha Etana Sachandana Tulasi Patrani. Whatever deities you have to offer, you can give it to that. Now we'll end the today's session of this puja, significance of puja, science of worship, with the mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.